Good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing all right. Happy Friday, the 1st of March. Hope you're looking forward to a nice build or two. Should be fun. And I hope you all had a nice week. Looking forward to the weekend. Whoop whoop. The weekend, baby. Plenty of cocky. Loads of cocky. Everyone say hello to Hanky. Dancing with Susan. Yeah, we're dancing with Susan. Susan's grooving to the beat. Skibbity dub dub dub. Oh yes, yes, yes. Come on then. Let's do a build. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Warning: this show contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive substance. If you watch FlatCap Fridays, does that mean you use nicotine? I really do not know. But this show contains nicotine, so be careful. Nicotine is for adults 18 years old or over. FlatCap Fridays is not responsible for your nicotine addiction. Now it's time for the show to start. Once I have done a wee-wee.
And she's done a wee-wee, and good evening, and welcome to FlatCap Fridays, episode 75. 75. That's terrible, isn't it? It's not at all Shrek. It's perfectly fine. I paid her a lot of money to do that. Anyway, I hope you're doing really, really well. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you had a nice week and all that kind of malarkey. This week is the first Friday of the month, which means it's a Legio-X week. Whoop, whoop. This week is a special from Legio-X. They're giving away 10,000 litres of Amalfi Lemon, apparently. So there's only one race entered this week, only one entry, and that's me. And Faxi, if he pays me 500 quid. Anyway, hope you're doing all right. Yes, it is a Penguins week, although I forgot about that thing, and I'd already set up the race. But we'll sort that anyway. Crappy week. Oh, sorry, Shane. Hopefully I can try and cheer you up. Don't rely on me to cheer you up, actually. Hopefully chat will cheer you up. Legio-X is like, what? Remember that message I didn't send you? Race entry, yes, zombie. Oh, did I include zombie? Zombie, please stick around. Make sure. We're going to do the race early, okay? So you can do the race and you can all get lost because I know you don't want to watch anything else. Zombie, remind me, please, when it comes to race time. Just say your name about 50 times. Just put zombie, 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 zombie. I might see it. Sorry about that. I might have forgotten it. But I remember putting Faxi's name, so maybe I did put zombies as well. I can't remember. Anyway. What we're doing this evening, very, very simply, we're going to do a quick bit of a news flash kind of thing. We're going to zip through one article I saw that I haven't read yet, but everyone else has read it. So you all read it, and I'm going to read it again, but just so I can read it, really. Also going to look at a letter that was sent to me. Well, it was sent from me, from someone else, to someone else. We're going to quickly read through that and see what that says, because there are some letters that have been kicking around with regards to flavour bans and that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to spend too much time on that kind of things tonight. We're going to do the bit of news. We're going to do a race, thanks to the wonderful Legio-X. Then we're going to get on with 2 builds, which I'll show you in a bit. If you've seen the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about. You've got the Rafe. We can all discuss how we pronounce that, which is old school, really old school. I've had it for 2 years and it's still in the box, never been used. So I actually want to try and use it. And then we've got something very cool that was given to me actually by Shrek, that comes from him and Mike. It was, I guess, originally Mike's, then it got to Shrek, and now to me. That, to be fair, does already have coils in it. So that's like half a build. That's just a wick. And it's not a wicking tutorial because I've never wicked it or used it before in my life. But it's a Voltrove, and I'm looking forward to trying out a Voltrove for the first time. So that'll be fun. Yeah. Very exciting. Mike Collingwood, thanks, Shrek. I forgot his surname. I should remember Collingwood. I fit lights the other day that are made by a company called Collingwood. Anyway, let's get on with the safety, shall we? Do some safeties, do some news, do some building. Oh, wait, do a race in between that as well. Yeah, I think we've got it might be a bit of a longer one because I know recently the last few weeks have been like an hour and 20 minutes, which I did say I was going to try and do 2 hours. So, you know, we might just get to that point, but who knows? Why did my buttons not working?
So the first thing we do on FlatCap Fridays is safety everybody in chat. Safe everybody, have a wonderful show.
Do the FCV safe. 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 Do the FCV
safe. Safety to everyone. Participants. First of all, Faxi gets a safe straight away for the master of the safes. There you go, Faxi. My participants list is about 12 strong. Wait, let me refresh. Oh, he didn't say my name. Oh, I'm going to read out what's here and I'm just going to go through chat. Ben M, safe Ben M. Seriously, I've got Ben M, Billy Lee, Braun Blazder's in the house. How you doing, Braun Blazder? Nice to see you in chat. Dion78, hope you're doing all right. Faxi will have said hello to you. Hello. Hanky Panky, 10 p.m. cut-off, he says. 10 p.m? Sorry, Hanky. Infinite Mods. How you doing, Infinite Mods? Infinite Mods. I want to show you something. See? Watch. Yeah? There you go. Jane Dodd, how you doing, Jane? From Shytots. Get yourself some Shytots. John the Vaping Joker, how you doing, John? Nice to see you in chat, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Legio-X is in there. Why did I just... Oh, Mrs. FlatCap's in. Hi, Mrs. FlatCap. Oh! Stop. Pause the safeties. I'm doing this now because I'm excited. Mrs. FlatCap has been naughty this week. Anyway, I would like to introduce you... I'm sorry, I'm pausing safes for a minute. I'd like to introduce you to the new mascot of FlatCap Fridays, and I'm hoping you're going to see the new mascot in videos in future as well. Say hello to Larry. This is Larry. Larry's the new rabbit. Do you remember Bob? Rest in peace, Bob. Bob is now Larry. That is Larry. There you go. Larry is our new rabbit. Thanks to Mrs. FlatCap. Legio-X and Legio-X are in the house. Hi, guys. Thank you for supporting and sponsoring. Did you like what I put on the thumbnail? This week's show is brought to you by. That's my new line. I'm going to put that one out there a bit more. Mark H, how you doing, Mark H? Mark Hawes also in chat. Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. 2 Marks. Don't make a right. Hi, Metal Vape. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Mick's in house. Hi, Mick. If you didn't see, I was on the stream with Mick on Monday. I did watch some of it back and I seemed very quiet. I don't know why. But anyway, it was good. I enjoyed it. Nicky Maynard, all right, geez. Hope you're doing all right. Rob, how you doing, Rob? Nice to see you in chat, mate. Other Sean, other Sean, how you doing, mate? Paul Ryan as well, how you doing, mate? Shane Gibson, safe to you. Safe to you, Shrekky boy. Safe to the Vaping Brummy. Guys, Vaping Brummy, go and check his channel out. He's got a new channel. He's doing reviews. Give him some support. You know, it goes a long way. Zombie Panda, safe to you. And anyone else I see in chat, of course, I will say hello to, which is probably a lot of people. We are Vaping. Hello, we are Vaping. How you doing? Yeah, I always try and catch everyone. I don't know why my list was about 15 strong, and apparently there's 44 of you. And don't forget to hit the like button. Every like button, it gets liked. If you click the like button, you're technically using electricity of some description, either by tapping on your phone or clicking the mouse on the computer. So if you're a bit of an eco warrior, then maybe don't hit the like button just to save that small amount of electricity. Either way, it's fine. I'm doing this stream whether you like it or not. So, yes. What am I doing next? Safeties are done. What if you hit the wrong... You can dislike it. It doesn't make a difference. Who's going to see a dislike? Only me. If I look on the live list of all the streams I've done, it'll just say, like, how many likes and how many dislikes. I couldn't care less. It's a number on a screen. Doesn't affect me. Oh, Mr. Ankles, how you doing? Hi, Mr. Ankles. Woohoo. My participants list was like that long, so... And there's more viewing than that's 47, which is brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Here's a photo whore. So yes, should we just get straight on with it? Oh, what am I vaping on? Infinite Mods, did you see the thing? Yeah, I'm sure he did. I'm boring again. Profile, top side, and I'm on Lil. I'm really boring today. It's been one of those weeks where I just haven't had a minute to kind of... I have had a minute, that's a lie. I'm not that busy. But I haven't had a chance to make something new. I always like to change it up. Go for an RTA one week or set up a new RDA on a Squonker or not or whatever. But I haven't had a chance. I've also not done much with... Where's the one I show? Oh, it's over there. You saw one last week. Okay, I might as well show you. You saw one last week. You saw this last week. Yeah, didn't you remember seeing this? Anyone remember seeing this? Anyone remember the MVP 40 mock-up little practice jobby with no battery door on it? Ah, we've had an update, but not apart from this little update, we haven't had much update. It's not really put together fully, but you'll instantly know the difference. This is just a rough, very basic print, so it's nothing spectacular. It's not high quality, obviously not finished or not put together, but you can see it's crap quality because there's all ripple lines there. So it's just a very basic quick print just to see how it felt in the hand, and not bad for a big old chunky monkey. Needs to be dual 21. Zombie Panda, I kind of agree with you, but what this is like phase one. All right, phase one is how the hell do you do this? So once phase one is out of the way and I've repaid a debt to Andy Wilkinson, which is very important to me, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, then we will go on to phase 100. All right, but yeah, this is the I've got the door there as well, so you can kind of see the door mechanism is the problem at the minute. But yeah, we're going big old clutch style. You forget the door; it doesn't do anything at the minute. But yeah, you get the idea anyway of what we're kind of going for. You're just making them in PLA or going to switch to nylon or something, Rob? Good question. So far, I've not had an issue just using PLA. It's PLA plus, so slightly stronger. But this is the whole thing about this mini project. This isn't like a big, I'm selling these mods, to everyone. It's a very small run, and it's going to be like, there'll be like 8 or 10 or whatever, and it's going to kind of be like, well, let me know how you get on with it, because I don't really know how it's going to last and how it's going to cope. From using this grey and white one for a good couple of days, even with no battery door, solid, felt fine. I was looking at like ABS. I was also starting to look at like resin, doing it in resin, 3D printed resin, but that's spending a lot more money to do something, learn something new again. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. So this is very basic, me being a dummy, learning something new without someone teaching me, which takes time. Yeah, thank you, Mick. Yeah, it's just been mad. You'd love one, Shane. Good. There's going to be a couple available. But yeah, so yeah, not much progress on that. But if I do have any info, of course, I'll always share it with you guys. Resin printing. Oh yeah, and it's all the cleaning up, Rob, and all the curing and all that kind of stuff. It just seems too much of a faff. I've got a really good 3D printer that does an absolutely wonderful job when you've got the settings right. So I don't see why I should get something different. I'm pointing at that, but I should be pointing at that. That's like 800-900 quid's worth of printer there. So it's a really good, and if you know Overkill, he uses one of these. I'm sure a couple of other 3D printing guys use the bamboo printers. So yeah, I don't think quality should be an issue. I think it's more me. So yeah. Thanks, Vaping Brummy. Right, let's do some news. Do a race. Get the race done early so you can all bugger off. No, then we're going to do the buildy stuff. I want to... I shared some of his files. What? Do you know what? I would like them just to see. Like, genuinely, I would have no interest in actually using them and printing them and selling them, for example, because I'd want to create something that was my own, that was my design, that I thought was good or practical or whatever. But seeing how he's puts them together would really teach me a lot. You sent me the files. Did you, Shrek? Oh, I missed that. I have to check that out. Sorry, Shrek. Would I release my CAD files? On this project, probably yes, eventually, because it's very... This is a thing for Andy Wilkinson first of all, but for a couple of people, and so it won't be like available to everyone. I ain't trying to do it for money, so it's more of just a small thing, so I can learn. And then this particularly this one would probably I probably would make it available for download or that kind of thing, Martin. Yeah, 100%. I'd probably put it on something like printables or something like that, so people can make it. And Mr. Ankles is in, Paul Ryan. Don't worry, he's in. Right, let's do some news. Yeah, news, race, building stuff. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm sure I've got some condition. If anyone knows what condition I've got, because I just flit around all the time. In the near future, I'm rejigging things a little bit in here. I know I've already done it because I want more of a table cam in front of me. At the minute, I've got to do the table cam stuff over here, which means moving away from the screen where I've got chat. So I'll probably end up loading chat on my phone, and I've got to move my microphone as well. So I really want to change this. I've been doing this for years this way, and it's just annoying. Anyway, news.
I just wonder what this drilling is all day. I just want to watch the news, and they just won't stop this drilling all day. It's really annoying.
Not a bad idea, Shane. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I like that. Right, starting with the news. Let's go to the news. You've all seen this. It's from Vaporaround. I'm just going to read it very quickly. Honestly, I haven't read it. I don't know what it says. So I'm doing this for me as well. You're using your time to do things I need to do. You're getting close to 40. It's all down. It's down here anyway, mate. 40, I know, it's mad. I'm not scared of age. Genuinely, doesn't bother me. Hi, Hedgie. Hedgie's in. Hedgie, the champion from last week. Hedgie, if you haven't, I'm sure Digbys have been in contact with you. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. But if not, let me know. But I'm sure they have. Digbys seem pretty cool, and they've got all your details. So hopefully you get something very, very soon. If not already, from last week, which is great. Vaping gets the green light from the European Parliament. I'm already suspicious. Following endorsements from the EU Subcommittee on Public Health, vaping now gets the green light from the European Parliament. The European Parliament has accepted that vaping does play an important role in aiding smoking cessation after recognising it in a published report. This support and promising adoption by the Parliament stands as a pivotal move. Wait a second, this is all Europe. We're not even part of Europe anymore. Who gives the monkeys? Part of a pivotal moment for the industry in the fight against smoking-related illnesses. The report is a part of the Parliament's broader initiative on the prevention of non-communicable diseases. There's a lot of big words in there. Don't all change for 47. Bless you, Shrek. Bless poor Shrek. Oh, that's good, Hedgie. Good news. Thank you, mate. Within this, it's acknowledged vaping as an effective method for smoking cessation, possibly setting a new direction for health policies within the EU. The move follows the EU's recent subcommittee on public health endorsement. However, a point of contention remains with the initial recommendation by the SANT still being to limit vaping in certain public areas. I think we'd all just accept that, wouldn't we? Or I don't know about you guys, but genuinely, like if I'm walking down the street and it's busy, I'm not very comfortable chucking clouds. I'm just not. I shouldn't. I should just. But I just don't feel comfortable. I feel like you can see my cloud just floating in people's faces, and people don't want. They know it's like they can visibly see your breath. Good shout, Rob. Yeah, aim for the feet. That's a good one, actually. Michael Landau, the director of the World Vapers Alliance. I've spoken to Michael. Said the full adoption of the report by the Parliament is a step forward, underscoring a significant shift in recognising vaping's positive impact on public health around Europe. We're now calling the European Commission to align with this perspective, as it represents the collective voice and decision of the Parliament to direct representatives of EU citizens. Listening to this voice is not just a matter of policy, but a democratic responsibility. While we welcome the Parliament's announcements, the proposed restrictions on vaping in public spaces are concerning. That's what Michael Landau said. Such measures could inadvertently hinder smokers' transition to a less harmful and... God, just flipping quit while you're up, mate. Do you know what I mean? Bloody hell. It's vital. It's vital to base regulatory decisions on scientific evidence, distinguishing vaping from smoking. Yeah, I agree with that. In a press release by the WVA, the organisation, which has been working very closely with the developments of this report, emphasised their commitment and advocacy for harm reduction strategies to be integrated into EU public health policies. Okay, this is going on and on. I was needing that. We advocate for this regulatory approach that supports public health objectives whilst... Okay, shut up, get on with it. This approach should be crucial. Yeah, it's all a nonsense. Okay, good, fine. Yeah, so some report in Europe says that vaping's all right. Okay, that's kind of what I got from that. And Michael Arnold's still sulked about it. I'm sure Michael's happy about that report. Interesting. My honest opinion, that's the Europe saying, right, we need to make some money out of vaping. Whether that means tax, whether that means pharmacy grade e-cigarettes, limiting people to whatever by accepting that vaping is one and then controlling it. You heard it here first. We've seen it in Australia. We're going to see it in the UK. Now all over Europe. All right? Which, let's be fair, the government should have done 15 years ago when vaping first became a thing. And across the board, across the world, they should have gone, oh, hang on a sec. This is actually really good. This is going to help people quit smoking. A lot healthier, a lot better, a lot less strain on our public health systems. Right. Okay, we need to speak some big tobacco brands, get them involved. They need to invest millions of pounds into it, and then they can sell their products, and we'll just limit it. Right. This is a e-cigarettes can only be developed by recognised manufacturers, and this is the list. And to get on that list, you have to pay us $10 million. Blah 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 blah. They didn't. They were late, and now they're backtracking. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, the kids thing's just hilarious, Paul. It is. Does anyone think I'm off track here? Does anyone think that EU are going to say vaping's fine, and then everyone's going to be able to vape what they like, and everyone's going to stay as it is? I'm a puppy too, Legio-X. Well, that's not a bark. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone think what I think? Tax, yeah, you're right, Robbie. Exactly. Tax. An opportunity to make money. They're struggling to find ways to clamp down on it completely. What people need to realise is, talking from a scientific background, you can analyse data to fit any narrative you want. Depends on who's paying you. Yeah, but 100%. With a licence would be a step in that direction. Yeah, you're right, Paul. But I've heard a lot of brands and people are not happy about the whole licensing thing because they think it stuffs out the small businesses, because I don't know if it's expensive as such, but that's a very difficult line. If you have to have a license to sell vape stuff, yes, I think we'd all agree it's a good thing, right? But there should be levels to it, because otherwise they could say, right, if you need to get this license, you need to pay 10 grand a year. Which very small niche, e-liquid manufacturer in the UK has got 10 grand. I know it's a bit excessive there, but you get the idea. So yes, it's a tricky one. Vape club licensing idea is pure greed on the bit. There, that's right, Legio-X. They're spoken from a small e-liquid manufacturer. There you go. Always expensive. Yeah, you're right, Rob. Just wait till you hit 50 in the box test. Oh. UK usually follows the US. We've not long left EU. I'm constantly changing what I feel about it all. Yeah, Sean, I think we're all in that boat where we're not really sure what the heck's going to happen, what they're going to suggest next, where we're going to go. But that's where I see it going. Long term. I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight. This is maybe 2, 3, 4 years. A push for it to be more prescribed, to be a lot more proper, to be controlled. Like an iPhone, you're limited on what you can do, you're limited on what you can get, but it's available. We haven't banned you from it. It's just these are now the routes you have to go down. You have to go to your pharmacy, or you have to buy it from these places, and these places will give you the blah 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 blah, and it'll be these brands only, and it'll be these things only. It's still available. We're not banning it for you, and we're not taking it away. We just got to keep a closer eye on things because children are getting hold of it, and so we're concerned. Your yearly Amalfi purchase. No, do you know what, Martin? I haven't bought any Amalfi in a while. I haven't. A lot, actually, quite a while. So yeah, I'm naughty at the minute. Mrs. FlatCap would tell I've been grumpy recently. It's probably because I've had no Amalfi. But I think Faxy's been buying it all up by the sound of things. I do. Fruity Bush. Of course, all been going. I was drinking cocky the other day. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, what are we doing? Oh yes, I know what we're doing. We need to go to back to me.
I just
No.
wonder what.
We've watched the news. No, this is a letter. Okay, right. Jack H, the vaping busman. I'm leaking e-liquid, but it's lilt, so it's fine. I must be over squonking. I think sometimes when I'm sitting there holding this, I just squonk while I'm talking and don't think. Such a prat. The vaping busman, Jack H, has had a reply from his local prime minister. Not prime minister. Local government so-and-so. This is going to be world spitty now. Yeah, in fact, he has brought it all up. Okay, this is from Carl Turner, MP. Labour Member of Parliament for Hull East. So Jackie, the legend Jack sent this. He posted on the Discord as well. I am dribbling. I'm screwed, Shrek. I am screwed. So he got this letter. Now, I don't know what the letter said that Jack sent to Carl Turner. Probably, obviously, along the lines of all our concerns about the banning of flavours and all that kind of stuff. This is the letter he got back. Okay, no opinions yet. Let's just read it together. You guys can help me read the big words. Okay, and tell me what you think. Dear Mr. Hargrave, thank you for contacting me about the World Health Organization's position on e-cigarettes. The WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control is an international treaty developed to combat the global tobacco epidemic. This is just nonsense. The Conference of the Parties, the COP and the FTT and the government bodies of the treaty. It meets 2 years, 10th meeting scheduled to take place in Panama, in February 2024, delayed from November 23. Well, it's 27th of February when he put his flipping letter to Jack. Goodness me. Smoking remains the leading cause of preventable illness and death. We know this e-cigarettes can be valuable as an aid to help smokers quit. They are part of the drive towards a smoke-free society, and evidence shows a positive association with quit success. Vaping is not completely risk-free, however, particularly for people who have never smoked, and evidence is mostly limited to short and medium-term effects. I am partially concerned about the rising prevalence of e-cigarettes among young children. Is he? But I haven't heard that before. It is important that we strike a delicate balance between supporting smokers in their journey towards a smoke-free future whilst safeguarding the health and well-being of our youth. E-cigarettes are one measure that should sit within a broader public health strategy to help people live well for longer, but I fully support a ban on vapes being branded and advertised in a way that appeals to children, and I believe we should work collaboratively with local councils and the NHS to ensure e-cigarettes are being used as a stop smoking aid rather than a new form of smoking. This goes back to the control thing. I hope that ministers, via their role in the WHO, which is hilarious, will push harder for stronger and clearer messages based on the latest data and evidence and seek to regulate this market in a way that promotes quality and safety while protecting young people. Again, you picking up what I'm putting down, guys? If we want to build a healthier and fairer future, we need bold measures to tackle smoking and improve public health. I'm committed to a long-term plan for reform of our health service, shifting the focus of care into the community and putting prevention and early intervention at this heart. Under the plan, public health services would be supported with the resources they need to improve population health and tackle inequalities. Thank you again for contacting me about this issue. Yours sincerely. Wow. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Carl Turner is fantastic with AI. No, not really. No. Carl might have typed this all up himself or copied and pasted it. I don't know. Maybe this is a default template, or maybe he's sat there and he knows a hell of a lot about vaping, and he knows a lot of... Well, it's his job to kind of know some of this stuff. But either way, Jack, well done. Good job. Thank you for posting to that. Any thoughts? I'm in Hull. Carl Turner's a bit of a prat. I don't know, Carl. I have no comment on him. His letter's just very generic, which I guess, being a someone in the government, an MP, they have their ways that they talk. Carl Turner, Shane, you're getting worse. You really don't like Carl Turner. A lot of words not to say very much. Yep, same old waffle. AI net reality, yeah. I have seen some letters from people who received that basically look like AI. If you ask AI, if you go on it's not Bard now, Gemini, the Google's AI, and just type How do you feel about vaping? It will come up with, like that letter. Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, Net Reality is made for me. It loves a bit of AI. Yeah, I do too as well. It's quite fun. So yeah, thank you, Jack. That's really, really good. That if you've got a letter like that, I would love it if someone's had the same letter from a different MP, but it's the same letter. That would make my day, because then it just tells you everything you need to know about how seriously they take us when you write to your MP. A lot of statements seem to have a tiny hint of public safety in there, like they know vaping is safer for the greater good, but they don't want to shout it out loud. Yeah, talk a lot of sense. Oh, I like it, Thomas. Basically, Shrek, yeah, Gemini's used a lot for paid Amazon reviews. Wow, okay. Yeah. Okay. That's enough vapey banny stuff for 1 week. Thanks very much. I wonder if there'd be any difference between a Labour and Conservative reply. Yeah, interesting. What human replies to... Yeah. Can we ask AA to send a letter complaining about the government's response to vaping this year? Yeah, we should do, Hedgie. It'd be like a never-ending loop. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just... I mean, the vaping gets the green light in Europe. That sounds great, but what does that mean exactly? That means that people have in Parliament and MPs have found a way they can make a few quid and know someone who owns a manufacturing company, and they can get them involved and start making a few quid. That's basically it. Just control it, and then we can and the rights to it. Ditch China. We don't want China making them more. We can get them manufactured here. We'll even put some of them through the NHS. We'll make a buck out of the NHS. It's easy money, and we're laughing, and then we control the vape world. Simple. Michael Moan. Who's he? I'm googling him. Sorry, guys. Michael Monet. Or put in Michael T. Moe. No, Michael Moan. Who? Oh, was he saying Michelle Moan? No, he said. Did you mean Michelle Moan? I'm confused. Michelle. I'm just looking. Michelle. Who is she? What happened to me? Oh, she's an entrepreneur. Oh, yes. I'm with you now, Paul Ryan. She was the whole PPE scandal thing, wasn't she? Yes, I remember. Okay. Yes, 100%. 100% should be involved. And you'll find some little cheeky investment by Rishi Sunak, into that company. And that kind of stuff goes on. That's what you need to keep an eye on. Okay, anyway. We need to do a race. We need to do the race, because then I'm going to spend 5 hours trying to build something. She's the tart from The Apprentice. Oh, yeah, you're going to see all this stuff. Does anyone think John Dunn will actually appear as a guest in the... Oh, yeah, he's gone on the UK Vape Show, isn't he? From the Bahamas. I hope he's there, and I hope he has some answers. I will definitely be watching that. I would love to see... One thing we need to remember is UK VIA is not really looking out for us. It's more for its members, being businesses and other companies. So if you're going to be on that stream and you're asking questions, try and think from that perspective rather than from, as a vapor, I think you should be doing this, because that's not what they do. That's not their remit. Obviously, they try and protect vaping. They try and look out for what's best for the vaping industry as a whole, but more for their members. That's their focus, the people that are paying them to be where they are. And that's one thing that's important. I get confused myself and I'm thinking, well, UKV should be doing this to support us. They ain't here to support us. They're here to support the industry, more to do with the business side of things. All right? I mean, you already know that already, but still. Yeah. What am I doing? Let's do... What was I doing? Race! Oh, my days. Before we do race, I do need to thank the other sponsors of the stream.
Sponsored by Derek's Farm Store, for all your farm store needs. Lazy Sue's Saunas, the best in dry or wet heat sessions. VG, the BG's but covered in vegetable glycerin. PG, the VG tribute band. Deirdre's Massages. Nano does it best. And finally, Bob's Sausage House. Always firm, always tasty.
Now, where did I put my bottle of a mouthy? Maybe I put it in the sea. Over there? No, I think it's this way. Yeah, we'll go this way and have a little look. Oh no, Britannia Custard's over. No, I think it's over this way. No, it's over there. Yeah, it's over there.
Right, let's do the race. I've messed up and I've done fish. So my question to Legio-X is, and Legio-X, you're all saying penguins already. Do you really want penguins? Do I have to go through it all and get penguins? Sam, can you be fit? Can you please just do fish? I can't bother to go back into it and change it to penguins. You better lose a sponsor. Okay, I'm doing penguins then. I can't have that. No. We'll go back. You just have to. I'll go back to me for a minute. Right. Whilst we do that, Sam asked, "How do you enter such a race, Mr. FlatCap?" Unfortunately, there's only really one way, and that is by being in the Flat Cave, which is a group on Facebook. Join that group. It's just us. Once a week I put a post up asking for people's comments. This week I asked how long do you think coils should last, stock coils. Answer that question and you're entered into the race. Simple. No entry fee, although I should start charging. And that's it. There are some people who I have a special exception for, special rules for, because A, they're long-term followers, subscribers, that kind of thing. They're here, involved in the stream every week, who don't have Facebook, so I allow them in. Zombie, Faxi, Hedgie, I need to add you right now before I forget. So there are other ways. Sam, if you're not on Facebook, but you continue supporting over the next couple of weeks, I will happily include you in the race in the future. I've got penguins now. I've copied and pasted 61 names. Let's hope I don't have the same problem I had last week. 5 minutes. No, not really. 2 minutes is too long for penguins. Oh, wait. Did I include zombie? I need to check. Right, we do have some... zombies in there, and I need to do Hedgie. There's a few extras in this week. You're welcome, Hedgie. Thanks, Sam. The extras this week are... If these win, these are things that happen, okay? One of them is free Atty-Stack kit to 14th place. So if that one wins, 14th place wins an Atty-Stack. And then we'll do another race. Mrs. FlatCap wins a steer from Legio-X. Sorry, Legio-X. Ben M gives out free mods. If Ben M wins, if Ben M Ben M gives out free mods wins, Ben M has to give out free mods. Legio-X sends Gaz 5 litres of a Malfi. Faxi shares his Malfi with Gaz. And Lizzie reveals Legio-X recipes. And yeah, so if any of those win, that's what's going to happen. It's my race. I do what I want. I'm not adding dogs and stuff again. And where did I put that Rigmog Squonker? Oh, sorry, Mark. If I'm 14th, you're Piff. If I win, Piff to number 1. That's a good one, Sean. I like that. Come on, 14th. Okay, right. Let me skip back to here. Here you are, penguins. Ignore this. It's not episode 71. It's episode 75. Bonus entries are in there. You can kind of see them because we've all got the long names. Let's get some music going because honestly, this is the most boring 2 minutes of anyone's life. True story. Why is that? Okay. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. I'm going to go for a nap. Oh, I don't want that music because it's absolutely awful. And we'll go to this music. Smooth jazz. No, you don't want smooth jazz. Oh no, quick, drink my coffee. I'll be right back. It's just so slow. Lizzie reveals recipes. Come on. Woohoo! Number 26. No, don't slow down. What are you doing, Sean? You having a nap? Oh no, oh, you up again? Looks like Legio-X might be posting to Australia. Oh, damn it. Ah. Yay! We have a winner! Philip Kirk! Philip Kirk wins. Well done, Philip Kirk. I don't know if Philip is in or not, but well done, Philip Kirk. You have won yourself some wonderful Legio-X e-liquid. Well done, Phil. Is Phil in? I haven't seen Phil. Philip Kirk comments in the race entry almost every week. I don't know if he's here all the time, but I know he's quite active. So well done, Philip. He's active enough. Where did everyone come in the race? There's some close ones. Greg was close, previous winner. Jane was third. Oh, close one, Jane. Shane, fourth. Unlucky Shane. Fifth. Oh, damn it. Nearly had 5 litres then, fifth place. Mark H, Martin Saunders, Shrek, you win. Ollie Maguire, Nikki, Kevin, Stuart, Shane, Rajan, Hedgie, Sandy, Darren, Cicero, Lizzie reveals recipes. Oh dear. Take a breath, guys. Sean, you ended up in 20th. You were like smashing this race. Remzi, Zombie, Darcy, Legio-X, Connor, Crispin, Michael, Jackie, Steve, Faxi, Aidan, Fred, Ben, Amy, Stuart, Mrs. FlatCap, Windsor, Steer, Graham, Thomas, Rob, two Robs, Mr. Ankles, Andy, Faxi, shares as a Malfi. Damn it. Craig, Sam, Will, Joker, Andy, Phil, Billy Lee, Ian, Mark, 12th place wins. Oh, I forgot about that one. Ryan, it's me, Jackie, Paula, Ian, Brian, 3 out of stack, Craig, Ben M, and Paul. Ryan, you were dead last, Paul. Dead last, Paul. Rajan, no, Shrek. Rajan was 14th, but it's out of stack. That doesn't know how it works. 59, 3 out of stack kit. Yeah, that would have to come in first place for 14th place to win a 3 out of stack. Okay? Okay, you know. Sorry, Shrek. I was just like, how do I explain this? Now you've got it. Well done. Philip Kirk, please get in touch with me either however you like. Send a pigeon. Oh, goodness me. Now, Ben. Philip Kirk, if you are watching on the replay, flatcapvapor@gmail.com. Email me or contact Legio-X directly. They'll know they're in the stream, so they know you've won. Philip Kirk, congratulations. Checking messages. What am I looking for? I've got no messages. Oh, wait, I got it. Oh. Ben's messaged me. Ben messaged me saying, if you want to run another race, and he's typing, put a goose up, a goose. That's nice of Ben, isn't it? X1, if you think that's really nice of Ben, then we should do another race and take some mods off his hands. Ben, the whole thing of me saying Ben gives out free mods was just a joke. You're not expected to do this. Metal Vape's like, yeah, X1, I want one. X1. Ben, you sure, mate? Ain't that nice? Thank you, Ben. Anyone else want to give out free mods? Oh, ain't that nice of Ben? Thank you, Ben. Let's do it. Thank you, Ben. That's great. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you, mate. That's really nice. Right, he's got a Gruscruce. He's got a Lost Vape Gruscruce to give away. So we're going to do the race. I'm going to remove Philip. No, I'll keep Philip in. If he wins again, then wow, he's lucky. Ben is a legend. I'm not doing 2 minutes. No. We're doing 52 seconds. Okay, mate. The curse of Shrek 8 wins. Top guy is Ben. He is. Is it a red Goose Grass? 52 seconds. Ben M's race. I'll add Ben M to the race 2 more times. Because then there's a chance he doesn't have to give out a free mod. That's only fair, isn't it? Ben's got 3 race entries. Oh, just for fun. Okay, good luck, everyone. I'll try and find some different music. Let's go. Where is it? Here. Oh. No.
Do the FCV safe. 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 Do the FCV safe.
2, 1. Connor Smith. Connor Smith, who got a lot of abuse from Mick on Monday night. Connor Smith seems to be the one they bully. Well, you're not bullied on this show, Connor. You're a winner on this stream. You're a champion, Connor. Well done. Connor Smith wins. Yay. Oh, that's good. That's good. I feel really bad for Connor. They all said they bully him. And I was like, oh, what's wrong with Connor? He's right, isn't he? Connor Smith. Mr. Ankle's like, who? Connor Smith, if you are watching. He's probably not watching. If not, Ben, if you don't get a message, well, sweet. You get to keep the mod. Yeah, send Ben M a message. Connor's on the Discord, isn't he? I can't remember. Oh well, you might have to give out a mod, you might not. Where did everyone else come? Shrek, you were close. Ian, you were close. Cicero, you were close. Oh, I wish it would have gone to Cicero in America or someone like that. That would have been brilliant. Shrek was second. Yeah, Ian third. Will Shackleton, forget those one. Ben M, you came 6th. Ollie 7th. Jane 12th place. Cicero, Craig, Andy, Hedgie, Thomas, Phil, Ben again, Jackie, Stewart, Ben M again. Hey, if Ben M gives out 3 mods would have won. That would have been... you can only, yeah, you say that now, Ben. He didn't say that before. Lizzie, Craig, Philip, Crispin, Mr. Ankles, Steve, Shane, Martin, Zombie, Faxi, Andy, Darren, Faxi, Ian, Kevin, Aiden, Legio-X, Shane, Raja, Nikki, Rob, Bremsey, Jack, Billy Lee, Mark, Legio, Michael, Paula, John, Graham, Sean, Dazzy, Ryan, Ben. Again, how many Bens were there? Sam, Sandy, Greg, Brian, Paul. Paul, you were near the bottom again. What's going on? It's a fix. Paul, Mark, Amy, and Fred. Unlucky you lot. Well done, Connor. 2-0. Oh, back to me. Thank you, Ben. First of all, massive thanks to Ben for that. That was really good. Giving out 3 mods. Second of all, huge thanks to Legio-X. Really, really appreciate it. I'm sure Philip Kirk is going to very much enjoy his Legio-X e-liquid. So, yeah, thank you for that. The Prosecco Cowgirl. Sorry, Cowboy, who reminds me of Brokeback Mountain. There you go. See, Martin knows. Martin knows what I'm talking about. He gets bullied, that guy does. Yeah, that's brilliant. Fantastic. Huge thanks to Legio-X. Huge thanks to Ben. That's amazing. If anyone else would like to donate 3 mods for next week, then, yeah. Fire away. I should probably who's that? I should probably, if I was nicer, I would arrange a special Christmas mod. Speak to VapeSmart and get them to make a one-off handmade mod for the Christmas race. But I ain't paying for it. That would be nice. That would be awesome, though, wouldn't it? Just a one-off race. Do you know what? Actually, I'm gonna run past an idea with you. No, I'm gonna run an idea past with you. What if we did where you all put a £5 in? Everyone puts £5 in, or £1 or whatever, and that money makes a mod, gets a mod made, and then you do a race, and so you got a chance. You all chip in, do a coffee run, yeah. But then, yeah, like raffle, the waffle. You would do a waffle raffle. So everyone. So you got a whatever chance of winning, but you know, at the end of the day, if you did win, the mod only cost you £5. Yeah, shoot, Aaron. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Hey, there he is. Connor's in. Oh, thanks, Billy. You're a star, Billy. Connor, well done. You've just won a free mod. Thanks to Ben M. So Connor Smith, meet Ben M. Ben M. Connor Smith. If you two can get in touch somehow. If not, Connor, message me and I'll point you in the direction of Ben M. and then you two can get chatting because Ben M has donated a Lost Vape Groose mod, and you were the winner. I'll go back to this so you can see yourself, Connor. See, look, this is what. There you are at the front there. First place, Connor Smith. There you go. Well done, Connor. That's great. Are you just messing? Oh, good. See, what am I getting involved for? You lot sort it out. Excellent. Right. Okay. Waffle or Vape Smarter voucher. Then design. Even better idea, Sean. But, well, I'd have to speak to Stuart from Vape Smarter and say, look, let's put a budget. What's a budget cost for a dual 18650 mod or whatever? He'll tell me, and then I know we need to sell this many tickets. And then I need to ask you lot who's genuinely going to do it. Or I'm going to foot the bill and keep the mod. Which I ain't going to complain about. But Vape Smarter would be a good one to do. If he's been on the stream before, Stuart's a wonderful chap. He seems very busy at the minute. Loads of beautiful mods. If you're on Facebook, guys, Vape Smarter, just like or follow it or whatever. And it'll just every now and then on your feed on Facebook, you'll just see pictures of really nice looking UK handmade mods. And that in itself is worth following. I promise you'll like seeing these mods on your feed. Makes you jealous, makes you want one, but it's just nice. Rather than having, can't believe what's happened today, followed by, you okay, hon? If you need to talk, you know where I am, and all that kind of nonsense. Actually cool stuff to look at. I know you're chipping, Shrekky. Okay, right, should we do this buildy thing? We're going to go to an intermission for about 30 seconds, because I've only got one microphone, and I've got to move it over there, and also turn some lights on, which I can do like this. Oh no, I can't. I've turned Alexa off. I can do it by pressing the button over there. He was probably being really annoying somewhere. Okay, right. We're going to a quick intermission, and then we're going to go to do some buildy stuff. All right. See you in a sec. Hello. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's Connor. That's what you won. That's what you won, Connor. That's what you won there. There you go. Let me sort myself out. I'm all over the shop here. There you go. There you go, Connor. Woohoo! Thank you, Ben. You're a star. You're an absolute star. Let me bring up chat on my phone. There's my hand. This is what we're looking at first of all, okay, guys? Which is fun. Let me bring up chat. This is so unorganised. There you go. Well, I can read chat now, so we're all good. So I can actually talk to you guys at the same time. Right, this is the Reefy Raff by the Council of Vapor. Who remembers these? Do you have this, Billy Lee? It's ropey. I think it looks quite cool. Anyway, let's get straight into this. There you go, open that. Council of Vapor, which doesn't really exist anymore. This is like, there you go. This is cool, isn't it? So it's a single 18650. Comes with the RDA, 80 watts. Comes with some different bottles, fake carbon fiber, and also we've got this from Mike Collingwood and Mr. Shrek, which has been used, but Shreky cleaned it up for me. So we're going to give that a try finally. Shrek's been like, Gaz, when are you actually going to try it? So sorry I'm doing it on a live, Shrek, but you know, it was Greg's first ever. Greg, it was your first ever squonker. Yeah, this has not been used. Everything's still in its packaging. So yes, let's have a quick looky, and then we'll get on with the build. I haven't really looked at this apart from when I first got it. I can't even remember what it looks like. There we go. Oh, is this like the whole anti-spitback phase? Amazing. Really like all this stuff on the bottom. That is really nice. You don't see this very. I mean, look. Just no offense, Voltrove. You know what I mean? You don't get this anymore. And check. Don't try and defend the Voltrove. Come on. What's there to defend, Voltrove 1498? That is just lovely on the bottom of that. Interesting pin. Interesting squonk pin. Protruding, but the that'd be, yeah, that's interesting. The mod itself, very basic, very basic. Fake carbon fiber. You've got the dark squishy bottle. An interesting kind of fun position. It's kind of that nice curvature. Feels quite good in the hand. This white is like it's like slightly rubberized, I suppose. Yeah, it's quite nice. Oh, big! What the hell happened there? It's just a 10ml bottle. You could just put a nick shot straight in this and just squonk that. Let's put a battery in it. So today's battery of choice is a Mollicell. Nice contacts. I mean, these battery doors aren't all that. Let's see what we've got anyway. 60 watt Po, So, St, Po. Go for Po, yeah? Power. Check atomizer. What? 2040? What the hell? Oh no, it is 80 watts. It does not round robin, I guess. There you go. See, well, because they're limited edition, Trek, you'd think they'd give a bit more time, a bit more care. But, you know, this is a flipping. I don't know how much this cost me. I think I got this cheap for about £15. Maybe even cheaper. But I have had it a long time. It's been sat in the box, so maybe I should have cleaned it. But it's basically immaculate. I think it's a nice looking bit of kit with the white and the black and the carbon fibre. I think it looks like a nice position there for your squonk. The bottle does feel very plasticky and kind of stiff. How did this come apart? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so that come off there. Ouch, that was... that does need a bit of lubrication. This is old school deck. Look at that for old school deck. Wow. But it looks like you could dual coil it, which I'm not gonna. No, I know, Shrek. You're on about the Voltrove. And the Voltrove, if there's only 500 to 1,000 made, you'd think they'd give a bit more care than just Voltrove. Make it limited edition. This could be dual coil, but you have to remember when this was made, which was when was this made? 2017? Even before then? I don't know. I'm not sure. Any idea? But this was made for much simpler coils, much higher resistance coils. So dual coiling this would be absolutely fine. Nowadays, with coils and the coils I've definitely got here, if I bang in 2.12 ohm coils in here, it's not going to fire very well, 80 watts maximum. So we're just going to do some really random single coil in this, and I'm not getting into Thanks, Legio-X, 2016, 2017. Yeah, I'm not going to get into all that unless I can find, some really. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. See, they're 0.3. Okay, these are. I've still got some proper coils kicking around. 0.31 dual coil. That'll be fine. 80 watts. That will do, won't it? These are very simple fused Claptons. There you go. That's all they are. Very, very simple fused Claptons, but they are going to be kind of stretched out a bit to work. Available at Premier E6 for $24.99. There you go, guys. If you want one of these retro wonders, I can't be bothered to build this, but we're going to. Because the first thing I need is a Phillips screwdriver. Can you hear me all right? Yeah. That is going to be an issue with these posts being so wide, so spread apart, and you've seen the size of that coil. In an ideal world, you would build your own coil for this, right? Yeah, just you'd wind your own coils to suit that width a little bit better. £12.49. Andy, all my coils are pre-licked because proper reviewers lick them before the stream. So I'm just having a swig of coffee. Right, let's actually do this build. I need some tools. Does anyone have a tub of tools like this? Anyone? I do. I also have a really nice tool set, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use the crappy old stuff. Because it's just like, you know, the man thing to do. So we're going to need that. We're going to need a Phillips, a little crosshead screwdriver, which is right there. And then we're going to stuff it full of cotton, and we're going to fill it with liquid, and we're going to quickly build the other one. Can you all see that all right? Or was it blurry? Oh, stupid thing. I think this will work fine, but I am concerned about the strength of these screws. No, wow, I am concerned about these coils being basically stretched wide out. I might actually have to space, like, what's the word? I might actually physically pull them apart so they're spaced rather than closed. You get what I mean? Because right now, you see what I mean? It's going to be awful. It's going to be absolutely awful. So we might have to do a little bit of jigging around with this. Can I go? That'll do. You all okay? Leg length could be an issue, but what I'm saying is, if I just, let's try this. Don't try this at home, folks. Old school coils. Oh, I've done this before. This is so fiddly to do with my arms stretched out. We'll get there. Yeah, Mark Hawes, you know, that's what I might have to do. I'm going to turn that way. And get these legs in there like that. There you go. And then you got to get the other end, because what's happening now is the legs will start catching on the inside there. Great. This is the most advanced. You can't see what I'm doing. The most advanced RDA in 2024. That will kind of work. Kind of. I'll straighten it all out and stuff. I'm not going to leave it like that, okay? You, Nicky Maynard, you're exactly right. But this is the fun of this build. It's not planned. Well, I'm just getting the next core. Again, I'm going to space the coils out, the wraps out a bit better. And then once that's done, I can put them both in, clamp them down, and then I can straighten this all up lovely so it's nice and straight. Wicket, job's a good one. Probably a bit too wide. I could probably close it in a little bit to give me a bit of space for my cotton. No, Paul, this is never, it will never be a rate my build. If you want to rate my builds, you have to actually watch one of my reviews where I do really nice looking builds. And it's all close up and stuff. Because by that point, I've built on it before. I've tested the product. And then I record myself doing it really nicely. And I'm not under the pressure of 41 people watching me. Don't worry about the coil. Don't worry about the coil. If I extra wrap it though, there's a problem with that, Mark. If I put an extra wrap in it, which I've done here, it's probably going to be too short. Especially when you don't extra wrap it properly. You're giving me bad ideas, people. See, if I do an extra wrap, I might just go, but it's going to be really short. John, don't give a monkeys. Exactly, no need to worry about hotspots. Yeah, Mark, you gave me a bad idea because now I've got to unwrap this coil. I'm just going to get another one. I'm just going to get a new one. Challenging with this, right? Because you can't just use big old chunky coils because the resistance is going to be too low. So you've got to use higher resistance coils. But the problem with higher resistance coils is they're always smaller. And being smaller, you've got a challenge. So yeah, probably for something like this, you are going to have to go properly old school, bit of 24 gauge or something like that. But for now, this is like, I really want to use this, but I have got nothing suitable for it. So stuff it. Because I'm not going to lie, day to day, my flipping mod ain't perfect. My RDA, my cotton's probably really skanky today. You know, I've been doing other things other than bloody vaping. So, I'm on to a winner with this one. So, you know, vaping is not the be all and end all during the day. I'm busy. I've got other things to do. So vaping's just got to be practical and usable. That needs to go in a bit more. Without pushing that one out. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It looks like some kind of dodgy old radiator. Should I fire it now and see what happens? No, I won't do that. But I'm going to clamp it down. And then I can form those coils a little bit. Yeah. Paul Ryan, I was thinking that. Oh, this is going to vape beautifully. Oh, this is going to be great. Just bear with. Obviously, I've got to cut these legs off. My tongue's out. Is anyone else's tongue out as I'm doing this? What are you lot saying? Hi, Graveland. You joined us at an interesting time. That's for sure. Right, I've got to try and get in here. Welcome to 2016. Close your eyes. Mind your eyes. Good job. Who says that? I'm a bit scared about getting this one. Because it's right with... Gotcha. Let's not fire at 80 watts. Oh, I wonder if we're going to get flipping... 0.33. 0.33. We're at 23 watts. Space coils. I'm getting very little out of them at 23 watts. That looks awful, doesn't it? Have a close look with my eyes. Okay, I can see what's going on now. I'm doing this kind of like half arm's reach, so it's a bit of a... That needs to come in as well, because that is going to touch the barrel. No, I don't want 80 watts. You're trying to fire at 80 watts. We don't want that. Why isn't it all glowing? There we go. Oh, lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Yeah. I don't want to go too crazy. Well, look, okay, right. Let me just show you something. We'll go to a fair 40. This flipping mod is awful to try and change wattage. We'll go to 44 watts. There you go, stuff it. 44 watts. Right, ready? 3. I know the cores are still slightly warm. 3, 2, 1, go. That was like a 5-second ramp up. Oh my days. I wonder if I've got to change that from Poe to something else. I don't know. I haven't looked at the manual. What does the manual say? I like vaping really slowly, so I have a super low ramp up. And that way I can really enjoy it warming up. It doesn't say much. It's unpowerful. Oh dear. That's funny. Now let's quickly wick this. Someone said one shoelace, and I agree. Yeah, you did. Sean, yeah, Sean, you're absolutely right. Do you know what I'll do? If I get time and you lot aren't too bored, I'll try this on this squonker, then I'll pop it on my top side, all right? And we'll just give it a try on a modern squonking device and see how it fares with ramp up at the same wattage, 45 watts. Yeah, we'll give that a try. Right, super fast wick, because it's probably gonna maybe shorten the barrel anyway. But I've got to be careful that I don't destroy them wraps. And I might even need to get rid of a bit of this. No, we're good. Little twist, little feed. Just passing it gently through. Trying not to mess up my lovely spacing too much. A little bit more. Anyways, nice to see Grateful Ant in. I hope you're doing all right, Grateful Ant. For the most shocking old school build you've ever seen. This is genuinely kind of, this isn't the stuff I used to do often, but this kind of challenge I used to do back in the day. Particularly when you first start building. When you first start, not even funny, if this was like one of my first builds, I'd have been well chuffed with this. I'm just going to cut that there, cut that. Who's ever used side cutters to cut cotton? It works a treat. Don't do it all the time, but when I do, look at that. Probably gone a bit short on this con. Oh, but I am squonking, so I'm looking for a bit of nice saturation. But I'm not going to go mad flipping it out. I think I can just tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. This build suits the age of this device, I think, and the age of this RDA. I think I'm quite pleased with that. You lot might be cringing. It looks like an old school build, doesn't it? What do you mean what happened to him, Cicero? We were back in 2017, mate. This is how things were done. This is what we got going in here today. Vanilla Dream, okay? Cinnamon Vanilla Cream by Digbys. Cicero. Yeah, see, thanks. See, Rob knows. Oh, first of all, we need to fill this bottle up because we want to see how that works, don't we? So, pop that out. No, not the battery. The bottle. So, the bottle. You want to see the state of my desk now? It's not too bad. That's the bottle you get. You also get a clear one. And this comes off. And you get a little tube in there. I mean, that's old school. You could literally use a 10mm Nick shot. We're going to fill it up with Vanilla Dream, which is already dripping everywhere. Why is it dripping everywhere? Get the paper towel ready. Yeah. Oh, drip. I've dripped on the mod. Ah, good shout, Thomas. I should have got a metal drip. Yeah, you're right there, mate. Okay, so the mod's from back in the day, but the e-liquid might not be. However, we can ask Digbys when there was when this was released. A little bit in there, just to. Why did I try? Oh, yeah. Sorry, this is a bit of a boring bit. You can't. There you go. I need the tissue now. You can't squeeze the lid back on because it squeezes the bottle. I hope that's right. I'm getting liquid on my hands. I'm just kind of pushing that in and hoping for the best. Yeah, it's working. Yay! We have squonkings. We have squonkings. Oh, we have a bit of firing as well. Okay, quick on this. I'll get on with the Voltrove in a minute. You can have a look at the Voltrove. Interesting, the Voltrove. 3, 2, 1, fire. There we go. We're going to go up on the wattage a bit. We're going to go to 50. I'm leaking on myself now. 50.7. Oh, I'm proper leaking everywhere. Oh! Now we're talking. And I'm leaking again. Alright, let me put on this awful barrel thing. Look at the leakage. Let me get some tissue. Oh dear. I won't forget the top. Am I free of the... Yeah, we're free there, but is this going to touch the coils? I don't know. We're good. I don't get the airflow though. Not at all. Lick it. I don't understand the airflow. Hold on. It doesn't seem to matter what you do. Maybe I've got it the wrong way around. No, that seems right. I think it's the wrong way around. Hold on. Straight pipe it. Yeah, I had that the wrong way around. Sorry, I had to make sure that this brim is at the bottom, because then that lines up with your airflow like that. Okay. Interesting. We'll give it a good old vape once we get back up the table cam. Let's get on with this Voltrove, which I'm going to get right onto once I have a little bit of a quick clear up. That is the RAF, all set up and firing lovely. Nice bit of crackle. Seems to be squonking right. If I take that top cap off, give it a little squonk. See the liquid in there? Beautiful. Interesting bit of kit. On to the Voltrove. So this is the Voltrove sent to me by the wonderful Shrek of the vape reviews. What's a weird idea? I'm going to put this on this, which I think will look pretty cool. Yeah, that's the Ursa from Lost Vape. Voltrove. This bit, I haven't really looked at this much. I have unscrewed it and had a look, because there is a set of coils in this. Reggie's Coils group deal. They do have a deal on, don't they? Look, check on the FlatCap group. Thanks, Mark Hawes. Yeah, check on the FlatCap group. Reggie's Coils do have a bit of a deal on at the minute. I don't know what the deal is. That's your fill port. Airflow adjustment. Okay, so you got multiple holes, and then you can stage it down as well and have it a bit more tight. Juice flow control, we'll figure that out. It has like a Steam Crave style deck, so once you unscrew all this malarkey, you have that part, right, which is like the Steam Crave, where this one I've noticed is very stiff. Obviously this is, you know, however old, tiny little tabs. I'm going to quickly screw this onto the mod so I can pull it off. When you do this one, when you have to pull like a barrel off of a mod, never just thread it on slightly, okay? Because you could chew up those threads. Always go a fair amount, okay? So you know you've got a good amount of threads. And this is the build, courtesy of Mr. Shrek. I'm going to pulse them cores. They look a bit, what we got? 0.25, 77 watts. Oh. Shrek, if you remember what these cores are. Oh dear. Oh, we'll try 80 watts, Sean, on that. Why have I only got one firing? One getting warm. I know we're getting there. Just Oh man, I've got to find a little Allen key just to tighten them up. Oh my days. Oh my days. Do you think the Barbie one will do? No, I think it's too small. Yeah, it's too small. Too small, it just spins. But I might have another one. Oh, flipping Allen key sizes. Oh, hello. Pretty tight. I can't get it out. It was stuck. Power! 1.5. Thanks, Shrek. How do you remember that? I'd never remember things like that. They're all pretty tight. I think what I'll do is the old rod trick. So if you're pulsing your coils and one's firing up lovely and the other one isn't, yeah, by that point one's really hot. So if I pulse that and fire that now, it doesn't do anything. But one's getting... Oh no. If one is glowing much warmer than the other one, just cool down the one that's going really hot with a metal rod for a second, then fire. And then you'll get that even glow. And they are now glowing perfectly. Not a bad set of coils. Yeah, very... The outer gauge is super thin. Super tiny gauge on the outer. Right, this is going to be an interesting wick. Very tight wick. Because by the looks of things, your cotton has literally just got to drop inside these channels. And with these coils being so wide, you haven't really got much room. You really haven't got much room. And then obviously what happens is obviously your e-liquid soaks from inside those channels just down in there. And so your e-liquid sits on the inside of here. Yeah. That's pretty smart. I'll let that cool down for a second. I'm having a little vape on the Wraith. I really don't think I'm going to enjoy this Wraith thing very much. It's not vaping very good at the minute, if I'm honest. I'm not too sure about that. Right, how are we doing? Yeah, we're cooling down a bit. No, it won't. But they're saying that though, Sean. 0.25. 0.25. I know they're big old coils, so you know I'm going to have to ramp that up a bit just to deal with the size of the coils. But you know, it'll be alright. You'll manage. I've got a decent Monitel 21700 in there. It'll be fine. Do I need 2 bits, or can I get away with 1 bit of Firebolt? We'll see. We shall see. I think 1, but they are quite. Yeah, because it's such a short amount you need. I can definitely get away with using 1 length. So let's stick that in there. Sling that through there. It's the Ursa. What's wrong with Bruce? Yeah, we know what's wrong with him, Ben. You're giving them away. Yeah, it's a much better build, isn't it, Billy? The other one was, horrendous. I'm going to go... Yeah. Shrek's probably screaming at his screen right now. He's like, no, don't cut it like that. Don't do it like that. Look, if you've never watched... I've never watched a video on this. I've never watched a wicking on it. I've never watched a wicking tutorial. You're just eyeballing it, gauging it, seeing what you've got in front of you, giving it a try. If it don't work, you learn. I've never tried a Voltrove, so I kind of... Half of me is quite excited as well. I don't think I'm going to fluff out this cotton that much. Because I've got no... Do you know what? We'll drop an end in and we'll see. I don't think I'm going to have to fluff this out very much at all. I don't think I want to. I think actually I don't want to damn it completely. I mean, I'm not exactly having to pack that in. And I can see from underneath, I'm just kind of blocking it enough without having to force this cotton down. I'm going to stick with that. I think both ends of cotton are kind of blocking up the juice ports anyway. I'll show you the underneath afterwards. More power? What do we need more power for? Flipping What, is 100 watts not enough for 0.25? If I have to, I'll get a bigger mod out, but it'll be fine. See, Shrek, you've lost... This is what I'm saying. Vaping isn't closed source, it's open source. Anyone can do it however they want to do it, and that's the beauty of it. You know, not everyone's going to have a big Hadron or a freaking Steam Crave mod to put it on, or a Hog DNA, are they? There's going to be people out there with a £35 Ursa mod from Lost Vape, and they'll find a way to make it work. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Now, you know for a fact I've got probably 6 different Steam Crave mods. I've got a number of plus 200 watt devices, but that's not the whole idea. Bit of gappage. Let's see if we can't just block them ends up a little bit and then try and separate. I don't think we're going to have a problem. I genuinely don't think we'll have a problem. And it's not wedged in so tight. There's room. It's soft. What do you reckon? I think that's good. I'm going for it. So you got to line these little pins up with these tiny little pins on this one. But obviously, with your wicking, you'd have to be quite tight on your curtain anyway, because it's got to fit in here. So whoever put these coils, I'm going to say Shrek, is very brave, because there's not the most amount of room in there. It is very much like the Steam Crave decks. You don't really get much room for your build. So you think that RTA would get a bit on the hot side. That's down. That's down and lovely. Who's going to suggest that I put some juice in there? Yeah, I am. I'm going to say, Gaz, why don't you put any juice in there first? I should have juiced up that cotton. Hold on a second. I'm going to go with something that I know, because then I know what I'm expecting. I don't know this juice very well, but I know enough from trying it last night. Passion fruit lemonade, part of the labs from Darkstar. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to juice it up a little bit more. Oh, I can't get the damn thing out. Stupid Vol. How much are these Voltroves? I don't know if they exactly these ones are available, or the latest ones. I mean, they're expensive, aren't they? Voltroves are expensive. Blat it on there. Blat, 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 blat. If you want to watch a professional builder, watch Bob on BBC CBeebies. He's a real builder. CBeebies 6 AM. I think this will fire fine. Yeah, I'm going to be maxing out the Ursa a little bit to get it to run very nicely with this, but for tonight, it will do fine. Oh. Did you just see that? Oh, my days. Right, let's do this again. Where the little notch is gone. No, stop spinning around, you stupid thing. It's easier to take it off and do it by hand, alright? Don't rely on the mod. Plus, you just pour liquid everywhere. Oh. Oh, my days. Oh. Line that up with juicy fingers. There you go, in lovely. In lovely. Get yourself some nice microfiber cloths. Shrek, what did Shrek say? Small airflow slot on the grass. Small airflow slot? What's the airflow slot on the grass got to do with? I'm sorry, Shrek. Need to send Gaz some stovetops. Oh gosh, don't do that. No. Right, last thing we've got to do is fill it up, fill the tank up. We'll screw this back on here, making sure we don't cross thread it, because it is a really nice looking RTA. Very simple, you know, not very like, hey, look at me. It's move out a little bit. You can see the state of my desk. This is a bit of a monster RTA for the Ursa. It is a bit, but you know, is what it is. Now, a little tighten up. I'm on lock. See the little locky thing there? Let's leave it on lock. We'll fill it up quickly, and then we'll unlock it, and we'll see if we get bubbles like you do on the old Steam Crave aromatizers and the hadrons and all that kind of thing, because that's really, really fun. So I've got my tongue out. I'm concentrating. Okay, we're good. I'm not going to go crazy. Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? Thanks, Billy. It looks okay. Let's check for... We're checking for Michael Bublays. If I turn this... If it'll turn... Oh my days. I can't turn it. No, let's turn the whole... Oh, hang on. Did that work? Here we go. Whee! Woohoo! There it goes. Oh, is that satisfying or what? Oh, that was good. That was good. I'm going to open the airflow up because when I first try it, I want to make sure we're... Oh, no, don't turn the juice flow. Oh, this is a bit of a fingers and thumbs jobby. There you go. Right. Did you guys enjoy that with the bubbles? That was nice, wasn't it? Right, quick intermission, then we'll go back to face cam and I don't have to look at the phone screen anymore. Can I be where I normally like to be and not here? And by that, I mean, like, at the front with you guys. And we can talk about these two terrible builds. Thanks, guys, for your patience. I'll see you in a second. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Right, the RAF was a disaster, okay? Terrible build. Had to stretch some coils out. I mean, I think it looks kind of okay, but it doesn't look great at the same time. Very old school build. Very ugly. Usable? We'll find out. I did give it a little vape when I was down there. But yeah, oh, good shout, Shrek. We'll try that as well. Okay, we've got a 50 watts, 0.41. Yeah. When you purge, the airflow goes from everywhere. Not actually too bad. Flavour actually kind of like limited. Bit muted flavour. But yeah, but watch it when I purge it. I'll get my hand out of the way. And I press the button. Device locked. How did I do that? I got it. The button, it's not very clicky. It's kind of just like a slight press. The airflow's a little bit restrictive, but it's not bad, actually. It's really not that bad, considering how shoddy the build is. This Vanilla Dream's quite nice, interesting. I'll rather try it for the first time on a RDA I'm used to. I'm getting a good mix of vanilla and cinnamon. The cinnamon's not heavy at all. It's like a light dusting, which is good. I'm not getting the full flavour from this that I think I would get from something else. But yeah, all right. Interesting, this anti-spitback thing in the middle, no idea if it works properly. I'm quickly going to put that on the top side, the RDA itself, and I'll put it at 50 watts. Now the coils will be a little bit warm now, I get it, so they might not be, you know, it'll be fire a bit easier, but that is a slow ramp up even at 50 watts. Looks funny on the top side. 0.39 comes out on here. 0.39, 50 watts. Do you know what? It's kind of similar. I know the coils are now warm, so that, yeah. Yeah, the anti-spick back swirly thing, I don't know whether that's... I'm guessing that might be removable. It vapes okay. The build's not the greatest build for it. The space coils could be better. It vapes okay. Let's try the Voltrove. I'm more excited about that. Voltrove. Actually, I'm gutted that I did leave the coils in there. I wish I did put a new set in, but the coils in there are really, really nice. So I thought, why not use them? I'm going to ramp it up a little bit. Okay, we've got it at only 80 watts, 0.25. I've got some of the passion fruit lemonade from Darkstar, which is really, really nice. Normal, no hard mode. Airflow's pretty much all the way open. We saw some bubbles, but the bubbles from when I opened the juice flow control, so I don't know if that's the case. Let's try this one out. Very airy. Almost like literally breathing without a tank in your face. So let's dial that down. So now I've got it on the smaller slots. Just to give that a try. Still surprisingly airy. Like really airy. I get you, Shrek. Yeah, and then you couldn't really fit much bigger coils in there. So it's surprisingly airy. And a bit whistly. I hope it's not getting dry. I haven't seen a bubble in a little while. Have I got it closed off? You don't... I don't know what's closed off or not. Where's the little notch? No, closed off is there, so that's open. Please wick properly. Too restrictive now. Oh my days, is a faff. It's used to high power. Okay, Shrek, what would you recommend for this 0.25? I'm getting... I would go 100 watts, but I'm worried it's not wicking right. Tasting dry, but I can see the occasional bubble. Give it a little shake. The dry hit fear, yeah, that's what you know when you can just tell it's starting to lose flavour, but I don't see why it would be dry, because I was pretty confident in the wicking. I didn't stuff the cotton in too hard. We'll do the odd upside down trick. I'm getting the odd bubble. Next test is the best one, where you get your e-liquid and you drop it straight down the middle. Which in daylight or in good light is easier, because you can actually see if the cotton's, but you just do a few test drops in there like that. It shouldn't dry here. It shouldn't dry here at 150 watts. So you're saying more power and then it will suck up that e-liquid. Mark, yeah, but when I was wicking then, it just seemed like I wasn't having to. The cotton was kind of loose enough as it was that I didn't see it causing a problem. Maybe you do have to really kind of comb them coils out and make it really loose, light. But then it didn't seem like you would have had enough cotton on the base of that deck to actually soak up. So it's catch-22. Had those coils up to 300 watts. Okay, Shrek. I can't do 300 watts. but we're gonna do some serious power. Bear with me. Another intermission. Shrekky says this needs power. So, as Shrekky was wonderful enough to send this to me, we're going to give him some power. We're going to put it through its paces. And I've just found 2 Molicel 21700s with full battery. Perfect. I wonder where they went. Will that do the job? That'll do the job, won't it? Let's get this off without closing the air. That does annoy me, the juice flow. You just spin it and the juice flow opens and the airflow. So far, I'm not getting the flavour I was hoping for. A lot of airflow. Nice amount of airflow. Yeah, power. I'm just hoping it's wicking. I might have to just genuinely give it a re-wick later. Really fluff that cotton out a bit. I just don't see how. It just seemed... I don't know. I'm going to max out the airflow a bit more. Let's have a look. We'll go straight to 150. Oh, this is saying 0.11. Hold on. No, it's changed. Sorry. 0.22. 150. Oh, you know me, guys. I ain't scared. I'll do it. No, you don't get a Doric moment with me, Paul. You'll get a high-powered moment. It's not even that high. 150 watts is not really... You can't really see it, can you? Hold on. 150. I've opened up the airflow fully, okay? Better. Nice coral crackle. Let's go up again. 180. And it tastes, the flavour's there. Why is that then? I mean, they're big old cores, right? So you're dealing with ramp up a little bit. But it was firing okay. But all of a sudden, putting 150 watts through it, and it really came to life. 180 watts. Oh, you can't see that very well. I promise you it's 180 watts. A little bit, not even that warm, but just a little bit scary at that wattage. Definitely need more airflow. You definitely need the airflow that it provides at those wattages for sure. I feel like wicking's a slight issue at 180 watts, but maybe at 150 it can cope. So back to 150. And make sure that flipping juice flow is open. Oh my days. I don't know which way it goes. That's the hole which means locked, so it must be that way. I'm scared now. It's not a bad vape, to be fair. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you lot, Rob. I think it'll be okay. But I am it's I don't know if you have this. It's like the usual trust issue with a new RTA and wicking it for the first time. You're always like, is it okay? I'm certain like that. I'm very paranoid. But so far, Bob, it's a Bob. I will, Shrek. I appreciate your advice. Fluff out the cotton a little bit more and plenty of power. Interesting how it likes a lot more power. How the power relate to better wicking is, I don't understand that. Yeah, I always play it safe. Yeah. I'm getting twangs of like it's struggling. It's struggling to pull up that liquid in time for 150 watts. But we're still going. That's a fun RTA for sure. Oh, just saw a bubble. Yeah, that's a fun RTA. Thank you, Shrek. Appreciate everyone's advice. Sorry about the terrible build on the RAF, but you know, these things happen. It worked and it vaped, and if you needed to use it, it'd be fine. It was like hitting the Own Boy range in bypass, fully juiced. It was a lottery if you got 2 or 3 hits before having to drip again. Ooh, the 38mm V2 will have 400 watts and wants more. Because they are juice guzzlers, the heat will draw the juice up. I suppose so, yeah. Still, that's an interesting concept, isn't it, Sean? It's a very interesting concept. I think that could be enjoyable. I like things like the Aromarizer. And even the Titans and the Hadrons, I like them because I like using that power. Struggle day to day using it, but that might be all right. Maybe not on this one, but I'd have to find something suitable for day to day. But I might give it a rewick. And oh, hang on, hold the phone. Hold on. I wonder what it looks like on the Andy Wilkinson. Can of cotton is great in the Voltrove. Okay, I'll try that as well. Yeah, another week we haven't got to get the best out of this in the gym. No, all right. Well, Paul Ryan, we'll try it on something proper next week as well. Then I'm probably going to review it. To be fair, kind of works. Was it a 30mm? It's bigger than that, isn't it? No, it is the 30. It is definitely the 30. I'm doing things backwards. It's 30mm, alright? Just take my word for it. Yeah, don't look too bad on there. Right, we're going to call it a night. It's nearly been 2 hours. I've done alright. I'm going to rewick this. And I might end up doing a little video on it with a proper build. And then you'll all say, yeah, Gaz can't do live builds, but he can do review videos. 150 watts. And also I've noticed my videos start to get all laggy, which is something to do with this stupid camera again. Yeah, let's call it a night. Thanks everyone for an unusual evening. Massive thanks to Legio-X for being the wonderful sponsor this week. Well done to Philip Kirk. A huge thank you to Ben as well for offering up a mod. So well done, Connor, for winning that. That's really, really good. If anyone wants to offer mods, we can do that. That sounds good. As long as you send it, or you make me look bad, Ben. Hope you have a nice weekend. Hope you have some nice things planned. Next week, we're going to have a chat show. Okay, so I don't know who's going to be on, but I'm just going to invite some people. Hopefully someone will join me, and we'll just have a chat show. Maybe we'll do a bit of the old talking about the whole flavour ban and things like that, see what happens in the next week. I might have a quiz or something fun we can do. That would be good. A different show, completely different. Yeah? Oh, Mike Hollandwood. Yes, sorry, Shrek. Mike Hollandwood as well. He sent the Voltrove to Shrek, and then Shrek sent it to me. So that's brilliant. Get John Dunn on. No, I want to get that professor from last week. Get a professor on. And Rishi Sunak. Right, we'll see you later, everyone. My video is getting laggier by the minute. See you next week for episode 60, 70, 76. Can't wait. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Who's lurking? Everyone knows now. Everyone knows. Does everyone know? Because according to down to 22. Oh yeah, it's just mine's just dropped as well. Okay, so not everyone knows. So you don't give it away, okay? Don't tell everyone that we do this little slide, after credit scene. Don't tell anyone. When you put lurking, they're like, what? Yeah, don't. Shh, keep it between us. Then we can talk about people. Oh, that RAF thing. I'm gonna have to rebuild that with maybe some different coils, or maybe even go proper old school and just build my own basic 8 wrap coils or whatever. I don't know, and just see See what that's like. Because I'm interested in using it, like at least for a couple of days. Maybe doing some kind of video, I don't know, or maybe I'll give it away and someone can join. Someone else. Oh, build single wire build. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Sean. Send it to someone else and they have to build it on the stream. That's a good idea for a race. The race is you get the opportunity to try this Wraith jobby, and you have to build on it live and vape it at 80 watts. I'm always thinking of Ben's dressing gown. We could do that because I'm not really going to use it. So why keep it? I wouldn't bother. You used it for 3 days, didn't get an enjoyable vape for 3 days. Oh, Ben, thanks for telling me that at the beginning of the stream, Ben. But the Voltrove, I'm definitely going to give that a try. I'm expecting Trek wants that back at some point. So I'm going to make the most of it whilst I'm using it. And then, yeah, see how that is. Yeah. But I think the Voltrove will be okay. I think it's just a different way of vaping that I'm not most experienced with. Even with things like the Aromarizer or the Hadrons and stuff like that. I'd never go crazy on the wattage. I'd go a bit above what I would normally. But, yeah, maybe that is just the style this requires, which is interesting. Mark, good shout. I will speak to Reggie. Yeah, I'll get some Reggie's calls, then we'll do that. Maybe this is worth maybe both will be worth looking at again. I don't know if I'll remember to do that. It's almost there. It isn't much, but it's definitely a bit of fluffing out the cotton will definitely help. Anyway, it's a different but more satisfying FlatCap wheel talk. Voltroves of a subtle stealth vaping. Is anyone doing anything good this week? It's weekend. I've got to go to work tomorrow morning. Just for a couple of hours. Which really sucks, but I don't mind. And they've got a basketball game. I can't remember who they're playing. Kings Lynn. I think Kings Lynn are coming to town. Getting ratted tomorrow. Nice, Shrek. I like it. Lizzie, Chris, are you two alright? How you doing? Sculpting some stands. Yay! Good one, Sean. Sounds good. Waiting for your B60. Okay, Mark, I'll check him out. I'll have a chat with him. Actually, I think they've offered calls to me before. I didn't say no, but I think we just didn't get to that next step. I don't like... It sounds really bad. Like, I'd rather just buy coils. I don't like asking... Because, you know, I do get offered things every now and then from people, and I don't like asking. Oh, if you ever need anything, just let me know. I'd rather just buy things when I need them. We are good. Chris needs a nap now after his afternoon of drink. Oh. Oh, bless him. I hope he's okay. Lizzie, make him a lovely breakfast in the morning. That'll make him feel great. He'll feel much better after a nice breakfast in the morning. Okay. We done all right. I nearly did a full 2 hours. Yeah. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. We're down to 20. Is there 20 viewers? 20 people in? That's too many people know. 17. Too many people know about this, guys. The after show. 17, okay. Who's been talking? About 3 weeks ago, there was 2 or 3 people left. Now he's up to 17. You lot can't keep a secret. Oh, I'm going to go and check on Larry. I'm going to go and check on Larry the lobster. Larry the rabbit, bless him. He's actually, we only got him yesterday. So we got him yesterday, right? Basically, or was it Thursday? No, it's Thursday. Sorry, it's Thursday. Mrs. FlatCap during the day, she sent me a picture of this grey rabbit. It looked just like Bob. A new bunny rabbit. 20 weeks old or whatever. Rest in peace, Bob. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Rest in peace, Bob. So send us these pictures of rabbit, and I was like, no. But she did love Bob. We loved Bob the rabbit. He was great. And I know rabbits aren't everyone's cup of tea, but Bob would be out most of the day, and then he wouldn't want to go at night. So he just lived in our garden. He just roamed the garden 24 hours a day. He had the freedom of the whole garden. And you'd get up in the morning, you'd look outside, and there'd be this morning bunny out there, and he'd be just kind of chewing and looking around, and then You'd go out and see him, and he'd run to you. He'd never want you to stroke him or nothing, even as much as we tried. But Bob was great. So I think Jem missed that. She missed that from having the bunny rabbit. So she sent me a picture of the rabbit that she saw in the pet shop. Then she sent me a picture of a hutch that she saw just on like Marketplace on Facebook, not a brand new one. Then she sent me another picture of another hutch. Then a third hutch. Then like a plain wooden one. I was like, no, I don't like that. I like the fun ones. Then she sent me another one. And I was like, well, fine. We'll go and sort it out then. So I get home. And bless her, she paid for it all. She gives me the money to go and get the hutch. The kids don't know at this point. So I take my van and I pick up the hutch, which is a nice little hutch, and it's got a run with it. It's quite good actually. It's only a small hutch, but it's like a blue and white one, really nice. Not 2-story townhouse like the flipping Bob used to have. It's a smaller one, a bit more subtle for this little tiny bunny rabbit. Pick it up. I rush home. I get out of the van and I jump straight in the car where Mrs. FlatCap's sitting there with the kids, and we're going to get a rabbit. They're like, yeah, we're excited. We go there. And we look at this rabbit that Gemma saw that was just like Bob, this lovely grey rabbit. And I was like, it's Bob the second. So we had this I'm and ahhing about, do we have another grey one? Because then you're just going to call it Bob, and we don't, you can't bring back Bob. Eventually, the kids decide on the one you've seen the picture of, this white with brown and black. It looks a bit like a guinea pig, and it's all a bit messy, but had some character. And we thought, cool. So we get him, bring him home, put him in, he's in the house in his box. I'm like, right, we need to get the hutch in. I think on Thursday night it was getting pretty cold, and I was like, hey, look, these rabbits used to be in warm. Although apparently when they were born, they were raised like semi-outdoors, so they're used to kind of cold weather, and they're rabbits, so stuff it. They're not staying in my bloody house for the rest of their life. But for tonight, we'll let it stay in the house. Can't get the hutch through the door, can we? The roof's got this big bit on the top of it, and we couldn't, no matter which orientation the hutch went, we could not get this hutch through the door. Okay, we'll take it through the garage. Open the garage door. Run through the garage. We can't get it through the door at the back of the garage. So we're stuck with a hutch wedged in the garage door, right? And we're like, oh, flipping heck. So we had to drag it back into the garage. And I had to dismantle it. I had to take the roof off of it. Yeah, pivot! That's a good one, Zombie. Yeah, it was. Gemma's flipping. I'm like, just put it down. So I'm dismantling the roof, take the roof off. Then we get it in the house. We put a dust sheet down in the house and some like old towels so it doesn't chew through the carpet. I don't know how crazy this rabbit is yet. Put it all together, fill it with hay, put some straw in there, food, get the rabbit out, put it in there. No lie. He seemed chilled straight away. He kind of got in, hopped around. Like when you get a new pet, they usually kind of just like cower away and they hide. No, he was sniffing around, looking about. We gave him a little bit of attention, held him a little bit, and then I'd leave him alone. And then yesterday, he went outside. He was hopping around in his little run, looking about. Today, I got him out. I was holding him, stroking him. He jumped on the kids. He was playing with the kids. He played football, tennis. No, he didn't. But he was like really comfortable. I'm like, oh, Larry's sweet, sorted. And then we've had hailstones the last 24 hours. The poor thing's like, what the hell have you done to me? So yeah, that's my rabbit story. But yeah, I hope to have Larry in some videos and stuff, because Bob was just... Rabbits never interested me, but Bob was just a character, and he was like an old man from the time we got him. He just done his thing, he kind of hopped around, you'd feed him, no hassle. No problem. So, well, you never know. You don't want to replicate it. I don't want Larry to be the new Bob. I just want Larry to be Larry. And so far, Larry's been pretty interesting. Thanks, Lizzie. Yeah. Maybe next week I'll grab him out of his hutch and bring him in. You can all see him. But then I've got to take him back out again. Yeah, Bob was great. Oh, Bob. Anyway, this has been the longest after show ever. 18, 2 people dropped out. No, 19, I don't know. Someone else dropped out. I'm not listening to this prat anymore. I appreciate it, guys. As always, we appreciate you all. Thank you so much. He could be your guest. Oh, that's a genius idea, though. Why don't I set up a webcam? Like a Larry cam. We can have a live feed into his hutch. Larry cam. Oh, I need to do that. We need a Larry cam. Wabbit cam. Yeah, we need a live Larry cam. Oh, I'm doing that. I've got to do that. I need to buy a very long USB cable. And we could have a Larry cam. Yeah, alright, I'm going to try and get on that. Do you know what? I could do having a camera on him because he's outside and he's so little, bless him. Should have called the rabbit Stew. Oh, we did think of some funny names. At one point, we were going to call him Peely, which is the kid's idea from Fortnite. And Spud. But at the end of the day, we went old school. We went old school, like Bob. Bob was an old school name. And some people are really against giving your animals human names. I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree because I think classic silly names, not silly names, no offense to anyone called Larry, no offense to anyone called Bob, those kind of names just suit certain animals. I mean, our cat is called Shadow, it's like it's completely different. But Larry, he just looked like a Larry. Should I just have a Larry cam, 24 hours? Oh, you had a goldfish called Bob. It's funny what we name our pets. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. You can tell a lot about a person. Gemma was like, we were thinking of names, right? And Gemma went, let's call it Thumper. Oh, I was just like, really? I said, flipping, what in the... Oh, just, come on. My dog is named after Corey Taylor of Slipknot. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Human names for animals. I get it. Most goldfish are called Bob, as they have a 5-second memory. Yeah, well, my goldfish we used to have. Why have I forgotten his name? Oh no, Guido. We had Guido, Flounder, Daisy. We had 2 more, I forget their names. But yeah, all sorts of names. Anyway, I'm going. It's 11:15, for goodness sake. I'll get up in the morning. Have a good night, folks. Thank you for hanging around. We're back up to 18. We've gained a viewer. Someone's come back. What is this blank screen about? See you next week, everyone. Bye. Larry Cam. Hashtag Larry Cam. Had a steak insect called Jesus. Oh my days. A scorpion called Otis. Thanks, Mark Horse. Thank you, all of you, for hanging around. All 18 of you cheeky monkeys. See you next week. Bye-bye.